All right, to capture the vignette that is described above, we would go into our Care 4 record, and we're CDC MFLAC here, so we pull that down if you have those different options. A lot of people won't. So here we do need to put that we're in a CDC, which center. Again, if you don't have that option, just move on. We're not supporting a special pilot program or outside of our regular assignment, so we leave those defaulted to no. As always, it's today's date. And the type of support we provided, the first one we're capturing is the consultation. This is the consultation with the two CDC staff. And so who either coordinated the consultation or if a professional consultation, which is what this is, who was it with? So it's with the CDC staff. How many people are a part of this consultation? It's 2 people. And how much time did we spend in this consultation? So it's about 29 minutes. How did they hear about the MFLAC services? So you're going to select what's the most appropriate. For this situation, it's going to be us, the current MFLAC. And did we apply any elements of CALM, which is the access to lethal means? And we did not. And this session is in person, as most of our sessions are. Now, who was the focus, or was the focus of the consultation a specific individual? Yes, it was. It was this 3-year-old child. So now we're looking at questions regarding who was the focus of the consultation. So who was the individual? That was the focus of the consultation. It was a child. And what is the branch of service of the service member or military sponsor of the individual, the child? That was the focus of the consultation. So now it is asking about the parent, the service member or sponsor of the child. What is their branch of service? So we're going to go with Army. What is the military status of this service member? These are the questions that we're answering now. What is the rank or grade? This is a warrant officer 1 in this situation. Now we go back to the child. What is the age of the individual who was the focus of the consultation? This child is 3 years old. And what is the sex of the child? This is a male. Now, this is because it's a child, the marital status is defaulted to NA. And which of the following military life transitions apply? None that were brought up in this situation. So now we go next. Okay, so here during the session, was it mentioned that there had been suicidal thoughts in the past? No, there was not. And now we go on to what is the main issue or problem. For this situation, we're selecting general life skills. Depending upon the situation, you select what fits best. For this situation, we got emotional management issues. And then again, for this situation, we're going to be looking at self-regulation. Now it's asking the type of consultation that we provided, and we're going to look on here and select the one that fits best. And so I'm looking for some skill building. Here it is, skill building child. Okay. So sometimes you got to take a moment to find what fits best for you. The more you do this, the more you're familiar with these different options that are available to you. And then here we have the skill building is the communication, expressing feelings. Okay. And now, did we provide a presentation as part of this consultation or skill building? We did not. Now we would ask the problem severity questions. This first one is usually asked towards the beginning of the session, thinking about your most recent concern. Before you connected with an MFLAC, how would you rate the severity of the concern? The staff rated it as low. And then we asked towards the end of the session, now that you have received services from the MFLAC, how would you rate the severity of your concern now? They said it was still low. How many prior sessions did we have? We haven't talked about this before, and were they interested in additional sessions? Sure. Did we provide a referral? Not in this situation. We provided the support ourselves. We check our activity record. We want to make sure that everything looks good and is accurate. If it's not, you hit the previous. This all looks good. And then you go ahead and hit the finish in order to submit your activity record. I hope that this was helpful.